up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of the RiN Clan podcast, aka the RiN Clan Cast. It's all pretty much the same thing. So today I'm going to be joined by, I've got myself, RiN Revac, RiN Sharky, and RiN Dxzzy. All these guys in RiN Clan, all on Xbox too, and that's pretty hype. Say what's up, boys.
What's good?
What's up?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna start this off talking about E3 and stuff like that. Since it's kind of new, right? Like, how long ago was it? When was it? Was it the beginning of this month?
Something like that, or in the middle, I think.
I don't know.
Around there.
Anyways, since we're all on Xbox, I wanted to start it off by asking, does everyone think they're gonna get the new Xbox that they just recently talked about a little more at E3? You guys think you're gonna get the next generation, or?
I mean, I heard it was called the Scarlet. I believe they're calling it. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I don't even know. I think it is the Scarlet.
It's-
I think it is.
I think it was called the
supposed to
Scarlet. I think it was
boost-
the Xbox Scarlet.
It's supposed to boost your FPS, I heard, but I don't think I'll get it.
Frick.
Yeah,
I
think
still
that's
had the
Xbox
very first.
one.
I still had the very first Xbox, so I don't plan on changing that unless it breaks.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I've got all of them, and I'm definitely gonna be getting it. But I know a lot of people are just switching to PC, and I have a PC, but I'm never gonna give up my Xbox. I love PC gaming, and I will 100% agree that PC gaming is better than console gaming, but console is my home. I'm never gonna dip out of console.
Yeah.
It's just so much more comfortable,
sure.
and it's just a fun time. It's just,
Because most of
I
my
don't have to worry as much.
games are on Xbox.
yeah.
Most of my games are on Xbox, so it's I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get bored from PC after a while, and then come back to Xbox. So.
Dude, playing PC makes my hands cramp.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah,
When we
really
used to play
bad.
Counter-Strike, dude,
That's
I
why
would
I'm glad I
start
don't play keyboard
slacking.
and mouse. I would just play fucking controller. I only play keyboard and mouse for Minecraft and shit like that, which is surprisingly making a resurgence. So from what I've heard in the
hell
trends
yeah,
on
dude,
YouTube.
Minecraft's dope. I'm super down.
We should get that going for a RiN Clan Sunday.
RiN Clan Minecraft server?
RiN Clan
RiN
Minecraft.
Clan
Let's go, dude. That's an expansion I'm
Dude, on
super
Xbox,
interested
too.
in.
I have it on Xbox.
Yeah, dude.
Game Pass.
Let's freaking do it. Not
I'm on
really.
Game Pass.
No, that's not happening. But because of E3, there's new hype for also new games and stuff. So does anyone have any super hype games that they saw at E3 that they were super hyped for, like Cyberpunk or Halo or new COD, even though there was literally nothing
I saw
for COD?
Cyberpunk and I wasn't really that interested. I like the look of it. I just don't know if I'll ever like the story or whatever the concept is behind it.
But it's got Keanu Reeves though.
I saw that.
Yes.
I saw that, but
What
so
game are we
sick.
talking about?
I don't think
Cyberpunk,
Keanu
you
Reeves
said?
is gonna get it.
Yeah,
at the,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's called
What is that
Cyberpunk.
even about?
I'm super
It's-
hyped for the
I don't know, dude.
Modern Warfare campaign, dude. I heard it's supposed
Oh,
to be
yeah, dude.
super realistic.
But you know what's freaking what they say is the whole game is all the same. In basic COD, you've got the campaign, the time to kill is way faster and it's way different feeling than multiplayer.
People were telling me they're going with a Rainbow Six Siege approach, which I was so scared of because I feel like if they go in that direction, the game won't be enjoyable.
I don't know.
Because
but
if everybody's one shot and people are dying left and right, it's gonna be stupid, especially in
Yeah.
TDM and
it could
It's gonna
definitely be
turn into
weird
that kind
hard-
of stuff.
because it
turn
could
into
definitely
hardcore
end up
COD.
being
Unless they,
a
you're
campaign time to kill in multiplayer,
Yeah.
and that could just be super whack. But I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of trust them at the same time, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see some gameplay. But it could literally end up being hardcore mode all the time.
Hardcore.
That would just-
Yeah.
That would be whack, especially for snipers, dude. I'm low key kind of worried about sniping next year because not only is it the time to kill could be whack, but they keep talking about how realistic it's gonna be, and quick scoping is not realistic in any way. So what if they find a way to just not let that work at all?
Yeah,
would just
ruin it.
ruin most of the
That'd
community.
be whack. Also, Captain Price is played by a completely different guy this time, and that stresses me out. That stresses me
He
out.
is?
Really? They
Yeah,
have a different voice for him?
yeah, new voice actor, and like the guy that did the little ball thing for him, did a little ball
Wasn't
thing
that kind
for
of
him.
like how they did it with God of War though? Like they changed the voice of Kratos, didn't they? And
I don't
he
know.
ended up turning up all right.
I don't know. They talked about how it's kind of like Spider-Man or something like that, where like it's like his take on Captain Price, kind of like we've had all these different kinds of Spider-Man actors,
Right.
and it's all kind of the same, but it's also all kind of slightly different. I'm expecting it to be
Mhm.
kind of like that, which I'm not. It looks like Captain Price. It sounds like Captain Price. As long as I still love him and want to kiss him, then it'll be good to go. But I'll tell you guys what, dude. My most hyped game from E3, Halo Mother Effin' Infinite. All right, holy frick, dude. That trailer
That's a
was
lot of
so
people's- that's a lot of
gorgeous, dude.
So gorgeous.
When he freaking
Wow.
wipes the
I think
window
mine-
and Master Chief's there, dude, I lost my mind. I was literally like yelling in my house. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Oh my
Should you imagine fucking Mama Spider coming up being like,
I actually haven't
Spider?
Mama
seen it.
Spider. He said Mama Spider's here.
What is he?
I think my most hyped game is probably gonna be the new Pokemon coming out. Even though I don't have a Switch yet, I'm gonna try to see if I can get my parents to get me a Switch either for like my birthday or Christmas, so I can get the new Pokemon game.
I literally didn't even know about
Oh,
that
man, it
until right
looks-
now.
It looks
Neither
so
did
dope.
I.
It's kind of looking like open world, but it's not. Like part of it is open world, but the other part of it is like there's still a flow to it. Like there's still like a direct path you have to take.
Wasn't there a Ghost Recon that was there
Oh,
as well?
dude,
There's a new
yes.
Ghost Recon?
yeah,
I forgot about that. That game looks
Was
sick.
it like
Forgot
Requiem
about
or
that.
something like that?
Dude, I don't know,
Don't
but
know
that
about
game
that
looks
either.
dope. That game looks super sick. I watched Jack
Yeah,
Frags
it looks better
do.
than Wildlands.
Yeah, Wildlands was fun though. I'm not gonna lie, I had a fun time, but it
Yeah, it
had
was fun.
it wasn't fun for long, and it looks like a
Yeah.
more realistic Wildlands, and like the game mechanics in Wildlands were super fun. Like the animations of your character, it looked super cool, and you like there were certain times in the game where you felt like you were this sick like elite military guy, but then there were times when it was like super arcadey and like kind of gross. So I'm hoping that this looks more realistic and like feels more legit, and it's like takes those sick
Yeah.
parts from Wildlands and makes it even sicker. So I'm also super hyped about that. Revac, what about Gears? Did you see any like? Cause you're more
What
of a
about
Gears
Gears?
guy than anyone. Did you see the Gears stuff they did?
No, I didn't see any Gears stuff, but I know there's a new Gears coming out.
Yeah, it looked
Right.
like I think they only showed Horde or something, but I don't know.
All
It
I
looked,
know is
looked pretty normal.
by the looks of it, 'cause I don't know if you guys know anything about Gears.
Oh, I do. I
It
love
looks like
Gears.
looks like they're switching the main character off of Marcus Phoenix's family to some chick that was like I forgot her name, but it looks like they're switching the main characters up, which is not going to go over well with some people.
Yeah, I've
Especially
seen that
me.
chick. I feel like her name's Kat or something, but that might just be from
Kate,
Reach.
I think it's Kate.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Kate.
Kate. Yeah, she was in Gears of
Yeah.
War too. Marcus was like, she's that blonde-haired girl, and Marcus
Oh.
had like her and him
No.
had like a
Oh, yeah, I did
connection.
see a Gears of War trailer. I remember seeing
This
Oh,
chick's
what do
got
you call
it?
brown hair, black.
It was on
Yeah,
YouTube.
she made her first appearance in Gears of
Recommended
War
on YouTube
4
for me.
or 5,
Oh,
5,
yeah,
5.
that-
Gears of War 5.
Oh.
And she was
Gears
the
of War 4.
she's the daughter of the Locust's queen. She's a daughter of that you
I don't
find
know what
out
that
kind of
is.
spoiled some Gears of War 5 for people, but it's been out forever, so.
God dang it.
But it's- Dude, Gears of War 4 ends on a huge cliffhanger, and I'm excited. to
The only
see
time I've
how-
experienced Gears campaigns, I hate to cut you off, Dxzzy, love you, but
Oh, you're good, bro.
freaking, I played through Gears 1 and 2 with my brother on 360, and I was never super into it. Actually, I really enjoyed playing through the Gears 2 campaign, but there was like the only mission I remember is like you're on a train or something, and it's like black and like there's like lava or something around you, and like
Yeah.
super spooky. I think that's like the last mission maybe or something.
My
But it
personal
was
opinion,
spooky.
Gears of War 2 is by far the best Gears campaign that they ever made. That's just my opinion.
What a
But
freaking
I
what a
loved
miracle.
that game.
Yeah.
I
Gears is alright.
Gears of War. I kind of played it for the story, but mainly played it competitive wise. So I wasn't really.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
mean, the story's good, of course, but Gears competitive is a different story, all in general.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
actually wild how many times I've played different games with Revac. Like, and literally almost every single game I play with him, he's freaking like just weirdly good at. Like,
Besides
I'm not
Rocket
trying to
League.
hype you up here,
Besides
dude.
Rocket League.
Besides
Besides
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
But you literally started playing Rocket League yesterday, so just give it time. And you scored 3 goals in that one game. And was that a competitive match? I don't remember. But you were clapping it
No,
up
it
a little bit.
wasn't.
But it's so strange.
I've been
First time I
trying.
played
I've been
with
trying to
Revac.
get.
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, the first time I played with Revac,
I was.
we were playing Apex, and I think you dropped like 11 kills, literally like first game ever, and we'd like never talked before. And I was just like, what is? I also thought you were like this weird, like Hispanic dude that was like super high all the time, because it was super
What?
late, and it was the first time we were playing, so you were like quieter, and like it was really weird. Honestly, I'm really glad
Yeah.
you're not the person that I was imagining you as. Anyways, what's up, Sharky?
So I was gonna say, going back to Rocket League, like I've been, I've like been trying to talk to you guys about like trying to find people for making a Rocket League team. Maybe a potential Rocket League recruitment challenge coming up on the RiN Clan channel,
Do those
potentially.
exist?
Maybe. Huh?
Are there Rocket League
I mean,
recruitment challenges?
I mean, I wouldn't say they're recruitment challenges per se. They're more so like because there are montages. They do have Rocket League players do make montages, so like it's kind of like they aren't necessarily big, but like I feel like that might be a way to do it. Other than that, I don't really know. Like I feel like the majority of like recruitment for Rocket League is
The
just
big
sort of
thing,
putting
the
your
big
name
thing
out
with
there like in tournaments and whatnot. So
yeah, but
I
the
don't know.
thing with Rocket League though is that like now like the viewership is not like at a high. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like
know. I don't know. I think it went up since like the last few
I mean
years.
it's decent, but like I
Especially
mean
since Epic, especially since Epic bought Rocket
uh,
I and
I'm
they're
I mean you got all
honestly
in
these new
like,
association
big
with it
games
now.
coming out.
I'm not opposed to like thinking about expanding like the Ring Clan into Rocket League because like I don't know enough about the like community to say if like the actual numbers are higher than usual, but I know that over the last like year or two, maybe even like last like 9 months, I've been seeing it more and more like on my timeline and like just in different places. And before thinking about expanding, I was like, nah, there's not much. But when I started playing it, I really started. It is like pretty freaking competitive. Like you can actually get. I thought it was just kind of like this weird little game, but like it's actually freaking dope. Like no joke, the game is sick. And freaking
I feel like
Revac
it's
sent me
only
the
gonna get
link to. Yeah, it's definitely just gonna keep growing. I definitely agree with that.
yeah,
But
yeah. I feel like it's just
Revac sent me a
gonna keep
link to
going up,
these
especially
like
with Epic.
pros playing it, and like, dude, people can get nuts. Like no joke, people can get freaking wild at this game. And I think it'd be really cool to
Hmm.
like get some guys that are super sick in Ring Clan that are like also super sick at the game and show off how dope we are. So I'm
The
not
better part
opposed
is
to
just
it.
trying to find the kids, because the kids are usually the ones that are like ridiculously good at the game.
Yeah.
Like there's like a 13 or 14-year-old that's ridiculous at the game. Like he's they're pretty much comparing him to like a younger but better Scrub Killa, which is he's like one of the youngest. He's probably one of the youngest known Rocket League pros right now.
One of the best
Who's
1v1ers
played the
too.
yeah, he's like one of the best players in the world, pretty much. He's easily the best rookie ever to exist in the history of the game, and he kind of like gave hope to all the young Rocket League players because of how far he's come. Like he was like 12 or 13 when he got fully realized, like fully noticed in the community, and at the time he was like close to, if not basically pro level. and like he played his first tournament at I think either 13 or 14 at it was like DreamHack. I can't remember if it was like DreamHack Atlanta or something like that. I can't remember the DreamHack, but ended up playing it and he actually did really well. So he
That's
got
pretty sick.
really
It's
noticed.
actually
I don't
really
know.
interesting. It's interesting to see all these like, especially because that's really popular in Fortnite too. There's all these like super young kids that are like just absolutely nuts. Like I know
Yeah,
FaZe
the
got
kids are
that
just
thing.
stupid
There was
at
all that
games.
like weird stuff with his contract, or no, it wasn't a contract. That was Tfue. My bad. But on Twitch,
Oh god,
he
we're
was
not
too
gonna talk
young to
about
be
that. We're not gonna
streaming.
talk about the TV stuff.
He was too young to be streaming, right? But he's like insane. There's also that one guy. What's his name? He's always at like those competitions. I think his name's like freaking Adam, or do you guys know what I'm talking about? He's like ridiculously
Mm,
good.
not really.
I don't know. I don't keep up with Fortnite enough, but it's really interesting to see all these super young kids coming up. Like I'm not sitting here trying to sound like an old dude. Like I'm not old, but it is really interesting to see these like 12, 13-year-old kids that are just like absolutely nuts and are just like gangsters, dude. Like High Sky, like
I
I
feel like
don't
it
know
like
much about
throws
him,
you
but he
off.
looks sick. Yeah, it's
I feel like
dope.
it
Like
throws
he's
you off
just a
your
sick
game
dude.
because it's like the kids are so much better than you at their
Yeah,
age,
we're
and it's
really
like
reaching that age, boys.
imagine their potential when they reach your age. They're gonna be like they're gonna be like top 5 best players in the world of anything of any game, and it's like
Yeah,
God, I just wish I had that like especially with their like their parents' support too. Like that's something I really wish I had is like the extra bit of support. Like my parents aren't really that supportive of like gaming stuff and whatnot, but that's just because they didn't really grow up in the time of like the more recent like age of like gaming and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff. They grew up in like the older days when like going outside was more of the regular thing, like hanging out
yeah,
with friends outside and whatnot. So
yeah. That's for
I
sure a
guess I kind
problem.
of have it from a different perspective.
That's for sure something that you see a lot in the community. I know that Classify. You guys know who that is on Twitter? He's part of the
I don't
mob.
know.
He's part of the mob. They just merged with 100 Thieves. Um, that dude had. He doesn't like. He streams, but He's not like a super like player guy. He's just like a really funny dude. If you're not following him, you need to follow him on Twitter. I'm not gonna link his stuff or anything, but you need to find him and follow him. Um, but I know that his mom just found out about all of his stuff, and like she was like, he really didn't think she'd be down at all, and like every time he'd go to events, I think he told him that he was a pro player or something. I don't know, but he really like a lot of his content's like R rated, you know, but it's really funny, and yeah, his mom found out about it, and she was like chill with it and stuff. So I know that having parents
Yeah.
freaking, you know, I don't want to say consent, but is it consent? Is that the
Consent.
right word? I don't know. Having their support is like a thing, and
It's more
like
so
with
just having
me,
their support.
my parents have always been pretty down, you know. But the main thing that you want to do if you don't have your parents' support with it is just kill the absolute game, and then once you start getting that paycheck, then show it to them
Yeah,
because it seems like
then
that's
they
what's
start like
always worked for the guys that are
yeah,
super big.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah,
That's
I
what my
want to
parents
move
are always telling me.
on.
They're like, you don't make enough money to make this a regular thing. That's what they always say. Like my parents are so like on me like for that kind of thing where it's like what happens if you don't succeed in this and like you end up living on the streets because you don't have a job and then it's like
Yeah, you
it's
definitely
a
want to
lot
do
of
both. I think you definitely like want to definitely
well you want to have a
keep
job like at
grinding
least
your
starting
normal
out
stuff like college and
you kind of
school,
want to have a job
and
and
also do the video games in your creation or whatever it is that you're doing. Um, but this is getting kind of weirdly depressing slowly, so I wanna move on to a little bit of a lighter note. I just want to know what everyone's been playing mostly recently in the last like 2 or 3 months, not months, weeks.
Hmm. No, surprisingly, I played a lot of Dauntless. Dauntless has been a major addiction for me right now. I've been playing for about a week, and it's just
I don't even know what that is.
it's very interesting. It's kind of like Monster Hunter.
Oh god.
It's basically
Okay.
like a newer version of Monster Hunter, but it's like more it's
Dude,
like more
Monster Hunter's
cartoony-ish.
amazing. Spider.
Dude, pass.
I don't know what you
But
talking
it's not a
about.
bad game. It's genuinely like the
I
honest
love
genuinely
Monster
isn't a
Hunter.
bad game. Cause like the weapons are all balanced. There's nothing like crazy overpowered. There was a glitch with a certain weapon that got nerfed in the recent update, like today or yesterday. I can't remember. It was one of the two. But there was one weapon that everybody just abused because there was like a glitch you could do with it where you could just have it like do a crazy amount of damage forever, and it was like they ended up nerfing it, and it's kind of like died down a little bit, but I don't know. I personally like it. Plus, it's very like unique because you can have your own customization of like what kind of gear you want, like what kind of set you want. Like you can be more offensive, you can be more defensive, you can be
That's
more
cool.
support.
I like that kind of stuff. When I first downloaded, because I was hyped for Monster Hunter when it first came out. I was like, dude, this looks sick. Like what? And then I downloaded it, and
Plus,
it's
it's a free.
I just don't like it.
It's a free game too, so it's like, why not?
What, Dauntless?
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a free game, so it's like,
Oh.
why not try it out and just see what it's like?
That's dope. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those kinds of games. I don't know if I should relate Final Fantasy in that, but is that like the same genre kind of? I feel like I can kind of see Final Fantasy being related with Monster Hunter. Like, hello?
I don't know. I haven't
And-
really played much of Final Fantasy.
Okay, yeah, me either. Alright. I only remember like the OG ones. Anyways, so what about you, Dxzzy and Revac? What have you guys been playing lately?
You go ahead, Revac.
What I've been playing lately is a lot of Halo. That's about it. Some Call of Duty, but mainly Halo, and all
Facts.
different types of Halo, not just one.
Well, yeah, because they
I
have it on the
have
Game
been-
Pass, right? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dxzzy.
No,
Oh,
it's
you're
because
good.
I have the MCC Master Chief Collection. They have like all the Halos in
Right,
there.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, MCC is goatish. Alright, Dxzzy,
I
what's
have
up?
been playing a lot of Rocket League and Dead by Daylight. I absolutely love Dead by Daylight. It's so fun.
That game is pretty
I don't
chill.
know. I tried it out. It's alright. Like I've played it a couple times. It's very
Did you
like
play it with a party?
yeah.
It was just because we just started playing it, or we played it like, what was that, like yesterday or 2 days ago? Freaking
Yeah.
Dxzzy told us to download it, me and Revac, and I don't know. Dxzzy told me that it can be addicting, but legit, I feel like it's the opposite of addicting, or it could be. I didn't get invested enough.
It gets kind of
But
stale. It gets kind of
I
stale.
feel
after the
yeah,
first
I feel like it
couple
can get
times.
stale and kind of boring after a little while. Like it's fun, and when me and Revac first
Like,
started
unless you're, like,
playing it,
rotating.
it was
Like, unless
really a
you're,
fun
like,
time.
rotating through characters and like
Yeah,
rotating through like like who's killer and like what killer they use.
That's the
and,
thing.
like,
That's
maybe
the
like
thing. If you
maybe
get a
add some
group
like
of friends,
randomization to it.
if you get a group of friends, like a full party that stack up that game, that would be a fun ass game. Like,
yeah,
what I'm saying,
that would
yeah.
be really fun.
You gotta play it with like a whole squad, man. It's so
Yeah,
much
like
fun.
even the
Yeah.
killer, that would
and-
be a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
I can see that being super fun, like some Vanoss
And
type stuff.
The thing about the game too is that like there's so many characters and every character does so many different things. So it's not like it's, you know, so stale, you know? It's
But I
like
know-
you
I
have
know
so
that
much
one-
different shit.
I
that
know
you
that
can
one of
do
the
on there.
killer characters is actually really overpowered right now.
Yeah,
That's
the
from what I've
Wraith.
heard.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
god.
I was
hate
I was
that
hearing
guy.
Freddy. I was hearing Freddy Krueger was like one of the most overpowered ones.
Oh no,
He
Ghostface,
puts you in the dream
and the
state.
Wraith.
Yeah, so
wow.
if any listeners don't know what this game is, Dead by Daylight is this game where like it's a 5-person game. There's 4 survivors and 1 killer, and I think it says I think it's obviously a horror game. Yeah, so it's like a horror
It's
game.
like a horror puzzle. It's like a horror puzzle survival type
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, so the survivors have to like repair these generators, and you have to repair like 5 generators while the killer is trying to find you and straight up murder you. And it can get really scary. There's like jump scares and like chasing things, and it's really fun, honestly, when you have a bunch of people. And yeah, so you got to activate the generators, and then once you get all the generators activated, then you got to open up the door, and then you can dip. But it's a little bit more complex than that because you got these like skill things that happen where you got to like click a button on a time. What are those called? Time attacks?
Skill
You got to
checks.
like, yeah, skill checks is
Skill
what they're
check,
called
yeah.
in the game. And so if you don't do it, then it makes like a loud bang, and the generator like blows up and lights up, and the killer can like see where
And the
you
killer
are, and he'll
can
come
see it.
freaking get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
And
like
there's so
it's
many
a
different perks,
team-oriented
too.
game. Yeah, there's perks and
Yeah.
stuff, so it's pretty fun if you have a group of people. But if you don't have a group of people, it's probably not the littest of times.
Well,
But
that's
it
what I
is
was
a fun
saying. Like
time.
by yourself, it's definitely it can get a little bit boring, you know. But if you have
Yeah,
like a whole squad going in there, it's pretty fun.
yeah, for sure,
Mhm,
100%. And I think
I
it's
was
kind of
gonna
like
say
Friday the
another.
13th.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Is
Smaller
Kind
version.
of
It's kind of like a smaller version
smaller
of
version.
that,
Yeah,
and more it's more diverse
it's more
as far as
simplistic though.
characters.
yeah,
More
Yeah,
simplistic.
but
It's
as far
more
as
so
like
like you don't only have to do like 1 or 2 things.
yeah, as far as like killers
Escape.
and characters, there's way more customization on there than Friday the 13th.
I was gonna say like another game that I've been enjoying that I just started playing actually is Forza Horizon 4, which is
Yes.
right on.
stunning, absolutely stunning.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Probably the
The
most
OG Horizon is gangster.
well-designed game I've ever played in my entire life.
What?
Like it looks so realistic, and like even the cars are like very like down to the like point, like they're all very like pinpoint accurate to like their real life counterpart, and it's just it's everything in that game just looks gorgeous,
I'm
and the
sorry,
gameplay
but,
isn't that bad either. It's like just awesome.
I got
Sorry,
a
What's
little
up,
go
Jimmy?
chuckle
ahead.
when you said realistic, because I only play that in the Lego version, so it's not realistic
Dude, the
at
Lego
all.
version looks sick. I saw that at E3. I was like, bro, I'm trying to hop on that, but I don't have that game. Is it
majority
in
of-
Game Pass?
The majority of the game that you do play
Yeah,
is
Wait,
Wait, there's a
is
Lego version of
realistic.
this game?
Yeah, it's like a
They have
game
a
mode.
Lego DLC thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's pretty
sick.
dope.
It looks
I wanted
dope.
to,
I
I
saw
wanted
that
to play
trailer
the
for it.
Hot Wheels.
Awesome.
I wanted to play the Hot Wheels one, but they got rid of it. I'm like, oh no. I literally downloaded it for that reason, but then I ended up just saying whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, Forza's always been really good at that. Like, I don't want to say realistic because Dxzzy will make fun of me, but it is more realistic than like Need for Speed. And the cars are always looking super nice, dude. The original Forza Horizon, that game, dude, that game's my jam. Like straight up, they will
I
never
played
make
every
another
Forza Horizon that's came
another
out.
Forza game like that ever. I normally play the motorsports nowadays, not the Horizons, because the Horizons got a little
They
wild. Like
base,
when it wants you to drive off the
basically-
road all the time, it's like
yeah. Well, they
whack.
basically did the first Horizon. They're basically doing the same thing, just different maps. But what they're doing is it's more open world. Like in the first one, there was all these rails and stuff that you couldn't go off, you know. And now, go off road, you can go anywhere. There's like no restrictions.
You can drive in
basically.
the water too, and
Yeah.
like not crash for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like the water's so shallow, you can literally just drive through the water.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's just kind of weird. I don't know.
That's
I'm
one
gonna
thing that
switch
just weirded me
topics.
out. I was like, what the hell?
I want to swing it a little bit here. All right, this is one that. Oh, first I need to say what I've been playing lately. Freaking COD, dude. I've been on that BO4 grind. I've been playing league play with Revac and Dxzzy. That's how we found Dxzzy. Oh, by the way, guys, this is Dxzzy. This is our new member in RiN Clan. He's he's
now.
Technically a COD player, but honestly he's playing a bunch, and now he's helping out with content and stuff. So he's just a good guy. And yeah, dude, we love you, Dxzzy. You're a good guy. But anyways, yeah, I've been playing league play, and then I've been playing. Me and Revac beat the entire Halo 3 campaign, and well, all of it except half of the last mission because Revac had to rage quit. Nah, his internet or something died. Something happened. But we were literally like last mission of Halo 3. You gotta freaking like drive off the ring and hop in the freaking ship, you know, and it's like all spooky and everything's blown up and crap. And we were literally like basically about to jump into the ship and finish the mission, and I just get disconnected and Revac's Xbox turns off or something, and it's like, oh, by the way, it's like 6 a.m. at this point, like no joke, because we were playing literally all night. So I was just like, I'm out of here, dude. I'm freaking done. But we basically completed the entire game in one night. So yeah, I've been playing a bunch of Halo, dude. I just love Halo so much. I can't get over
I'm
it.
trying to
I
join
can't
you
get
guys
over
on that too, cause I'm thinking of downloading it since I have the Game Pass. I can pretty much download every single Halo.
it. We could do some freaking 4v4s, dude. That would be lit.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be so
Yeah.
dank.
I haven't played Halo. I
Anyways,
haven't played Halo in a minute. Cause I was gonna say I got
Freaking-
introduced to Halo from my cousin. Sorry to extend the
No, you're
time
good.
here, but
go for it.
I got introduced to it by my cousin because he had it. I used to always go over to his house, and like when I went over, he had like the original Xbox and the Xbox 360 and like the newer one, and we always used to like hop on like split screen Halo, and we would always like 1v1. He would always just
Oh,
kill me
yeah.
with the Banshee over and over again when I was just hiding inside the base.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I just had I had a decently fun time, but the only problem that with me with that game is like the weapon range isn't that great. Like there's not many weapons to choose from, and there's not much customization.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, I
apart from like
guess
the
so.
armor.
Yeah, I kind of like that though a little bit. You got like the assault rifle and the battle rifle, sniper. You know, it's pretty. It's got your generic weapons, but I think it works pretty well, honestly. And it's like, I don't know. I kind of like that because like in COD,
I
and
mean,
most FPS nowadays, you got a ton of guns.
in reality,
think-
if you're playing Halo competitively, all you need is a pistol and you're fine.
Yeah, yeah, that's facts.
And the thing was Halo kind of reminded me of Advanced Warfare just because of the movement. Like the movement is very similar.
How dare you say that?
Oh
like
yeah,
the-
Halo
how dare you
5,
compare
yeah,
Halo
but
to
every other
You
game,
know
How
it's-
dare you say
every
that?
other Halo, nah.
you know it's similar movement because they have like
No,
the
it's-
double jump thing.
There's
in
no
Halo,
double
if
jump
you do it.
in
They have the same
Halo. I'm not 100% positive what
not?
you're talking about right now. But there is
No, it's
boosting
not.
in Halo 5.
I know it reminded me. I knew it reminded
my
me
God.
of Halo in some
You
sort
said
of way,
it like
but
Advanced Warfare, bro.
it felt like Advanced
Oh
Warfare.
my
dude.
god.
Advanced
damn.
Warfare felt like Halo, I should say. That's probably the better way of saying it.
There you go.
Um,
That's
Ba-
that.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
That's still
I
kind of.
I forgot I played Halo. I forgot I played Halo before I played Advanced Warfare.
That's still kind of a disrespect towards Halo in a way, but you know,
Well-
we'll take it.
Either way.
Um,
To be fair, Advanced
Okay.
Warfare. Advanced Warfare was not a bad game. You can't
Facts.
lie. It was easily like top 2 best like
What?
boost jump CODs.
dude,
Oh,
straight up,
no.
I tweeted it about a month ago. Advanced Warfare might be my favorite Call of Duty ever. Like straight up,
What?
I'm not.
I wouldn't say.
I'm
I
dead
wouldn't go that
serious,
far. I
dude.
wouldn't go
It's
that
it's
far.
just
Black Ops
fun.
2,
It's just a
man.
fun game.
Black Ops.
I'm not saying it's the best. I'm
Ops
just saying
2.
it's the one that I have most fun on. Advanced Warfare takes the cake. All right, I had a fun time.
Advanced Warfare
I don't
was
like
my first
sniping on
game.
it.
Advanced Warfare was my first game that I ever played. Like my very first COD game that I ever actually owned on my own. Because I had it on the Xbox 360. Because I was I completely forgot that there was an Xbox One out, and my parents got me an Xbox 360 when the Xbox One was out. So I ended up getting that instead of the Xbox One, and then I got the shittier looking version of Advanced Warfare. So whatever.
Right on.
But
Yeah, that's chill though.
at the same time, I did get a chance to play Skate 3 on Xbox 360, which is
Oh,
banging.
there you go.
Oh yeah,
There you
speaking of
go.
speaking of which, fucking what's that new one that's coming out? That's like Skate. The new one that they announced
It's
at E3.
stupid. I think it's stupid.
I think it looks sick. I think it looks dope. I think it's gonna be the new Skate 4, to be honest.
That weird thing with the freaking animals.
What was it? No. Sorry about Zoo.
But all I've seen is like a thing where it looks
What
like
was it,
freaking
News?
Luigi or something is
Probably talking
skateboarding
about
up
Zoo
a
Tycoon,
half
like,
pipe.
what the hell are you talking about?
Bro, I don't know.
What's it called? Session. That's what it's called.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked
Yeah,
at
I
that.
don't like it.
It looks decent. I'm kind of looking forward to that one.
I bet the controls are gonna be like Tony Hawk Skater back on the PlayStation 2.
And
No,
what's
why
your
do you
problem with
say
that?
that?
Don't you dare. Don't you
Man,
dare, Dxzzy. I
I
will
like
come
to
through this
use the
Xbox
right
party and destroy
thumbstick.
you.
Yeah, to be fair, the right thumbstick is a lot of help, especially for Skate 3 and all that kind of stuff. I remember
Right.
playing that.
It's more
dang it.
realistic, man.
It's like,
I
nah.
hit X to do a trick. Like what?
Alright. All right, I got a question for all of you right now. Okay, it might not be as easy as some of us. Some of us might be able to answer it better than others. Okay, but the question is, if you were to go to a LAN event to play, what game would you want it to be where you would absolutely dominate, undefeated, no chance for the enemies? Like your best game to compete in, 100%. I can start off if you guys need to think.
I mean, I'm good. I have mine ready.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
well,
I got
good.
mine too.
Okay, I want to know Sharky's first. We're gonna go down the line,
Well,
but
mine's
up from
100%
up. So
Rocket League in the biggest Rocket League tournament known to man, RLCS Rocket League Championship Series, because it's just the crowd there's awesome. From what I've especially from this season, like the crowd that they got, it was insane. I think they filled the entire stadium. I think where was the LAN event in? I can't remember now. It was in like it was in New Jersey. I think it was in New Jersey. It was like New Jersey, and it was like the crowd there was insane. They did the world record for the longest wave,
that's
which
sick.
was
What?
insane.
The crowds
Yeah,
are
they
that
did that
good.
live on stream. It was like they were doing it for like 25 minutes straight. I was like, what? And the world record was like 17 or something like that. I was
Freaking
flabbergasted at the thing, but it was ridiculous.
Flab-
But that's like the main thing.
flabbergasted.
It feels like Rocket League.
Pardon
my
me.
game. Rocket League's the game. Rocket League's the game that I feel like I succeed at the most. Cause it
I
just
did your
That's
part.
sick. Understandable.
Just the
All
way-
right. What about Revac?
What about me?
Yeah.
I'd say Halo 5, bro. I'm untouchable in Halo 5. You can't stop me in that
Okay.
yeah,
game.
but what land though? What land event? You gotta say a land event.
No, you don't necessarily have to say a LAN event. I just like to know the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Understandable, I guess. After I said I could go first, I realized I literally don't know, dude. I'm so bad at every
Go on,
game, dude.
Dxzzy.
Why am I so bad? Yeah, Dxzzy, what about you?
Dude, honestly, for me, man, you already know. COD champs, bro. Come
Okay.
on, Sethy Scumper, you can't
I
touch
feel like
me,
you and
boy.
I feel like you and Spider would be there.
But, like,
You and
BO4?
Spider
I
would be
would,
there.
I would slap
Not for
everybody. If
BO4,
you
but
wanna
like
know
just
what's coming.
one of them.
But are you talking about BO4 Dizzy, like that COD, or?
Any
Or like-
COD, they all getting slapped. It don't matter.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess it's left to me, dude. Legit, I used to think that I was so good at Halo 5, and then I started playing with Revac, and I was like, God dang it. Bro, like, because I used to clap Halo 5, and then when I started playing with Revac, he's like better than me, like by a large amount. So I was like, dang it, dude. So I'm just gonna say either freaking Halo 5 or like Halo 2 Anniversary, because they do all kinds of weird lands. So any Halo, realistically. I feel like if I did Halo 3, I'd get clapped because so many people no life that game, and that's understandable. But yeah, any Halo except Halo 4 is my final answer. I probably won't dominate undefeated, but I could do probably pretty okay, and I'm okay with that. And I like Halo, and I'd be surrounded by a bunch of cool people, and it would be
I'm
dope.
just saying, dude. 100 Thieves would lose their crown if I were introduced into the pro scene. I'm just saying it now. I'm saying it
Okay,
now.
buddy.
They're
Okay.
gone. It's done.
Bro, literally anytime we play league play, me and you were on the bottom of the scoreboard every time. So-
What? No, we're not, bro. Stop,
Yes, we are,
stop,
dude.
Yo,
stop.
Although
Uh,
team to play four, like in the tournament, I would go personally with C9, like, cause like that team for me is just like gone
What
so
team
team?
you want to play
far.
for? He's talking about teams
So-
that like he would want to play for.
Well, no,
think is what he's saying.
I dream of playing for, but I'm probably not going to regardless because obviously RiN Clan is home, so
Oh, that's
RiN
gorgeous,
Clan's the
dude.
first team that's ever picked
I'm
me
about to
up.
dab
So
right now.
I gotta be thankful for RiN though, because like
That's
RiN's
gorgeous.
the first team that's I've ever been associated with, and like we've got like such a decent following right now that it's kind of like it's looking good. I don't know.
That's facts.
know.
We're growing a little bit. We upload a video, we gain 2 subs, we lose 2
If I was
subs.
going dream scenario though, I'd say C9 just because like I love that team and it's kind of hard to explain because like you kind of have to watch them before they were C9 to like
Yeah, I
understand
got
it.
you.
But
Yeah, I
they've
got
been
you.
on like a journey, and it's just a dreamline to play with them. Plus, like the best player, one of the best players in the world is on that team, and he's Canadian, of all things. So I
That's
don't know.
pretty
I just
dope.
feel like that would probably be my place to go.
My old dream team probably would have been red until it got destroyed. Back in like prime red reserve days, dude. I would love to join that team. Rest in peace, the dream, dude. The team doesn't exist anymore. I gotta make RiN Clan the dopest it could possibly be now. Um. Anyways,
Your
so yeah, I
hashtag
guess
Rin the new
we're.
red.
Probs not, because that ended pretty terrible. I wouldn't want to put our name anywhere near it. Anyway, since we're closer to the end, we're gonna
I
do
do want to
the
add
we're
one
gonna.
thing real fast. If you
Okay,
don't
go
mind.
for it. Good.
One thing real fast. You
Yeah.
know, I do. It may be an excuse, but it's not. You say I'm on the bottom of the leaderboard, but let's hear me out here. I haven't played a COD. Like BO4 is my first
I
COD
don't want to
back
hear your
since
excuses,
Black
bud.
Ops 3. I have not played since Black Ops 3,
I don't
and I'm this
care.
damn good. So yeah.
I don't care about your excuses. Okay.
So yeah.
We're gonna move on to the final 3 segments of the podcast. It's a new tradition we're gonna be doing. I kind of stole the idea from Chad and JT podcast. A bunch of goats over there. All right. So we're gonna start it off. We got Goat of the Month, Entertainer of the Month, and Doucher of the Month. Okay. So I want to know, Dxzzy, who is your Entertainer of the Month?
Oh, I gotta go with TP, man, because he gave me a free subscription, 1 month subscription to his stream, and I watch him all the time play Blackout. I just love it.
All right.
So
I've
fun to
never been a
watch.
huge fan of that guy, but respectable. Respectable. He seems kind of cheesy, but all right. Okay. Revac, your Entertainer of the Month.
My entertainer of the month. Like I said, like Spider said, I've been playing a lot of Halo. I've been into Halo lately. So I have to say, I've been watching this guy. His name's Halo Follower. He does a lot of stuff about the story behind Halo, and I watch that almost every night. It's pretty nice, dude. Pretty
Yeah,
chill.
his lore videos are pretty good. I watch them too.
I
I watch
I
him
like
and
I
Hidden
watch him.
Xperia.
I watch him as well. They're pretty good. I like them.
Yeah,
Halo
his
Follower.
videos, his news videos about
Yes,
Halo
I've
are
heard of
pretty
him.
bad because he clickbaits really freaking hard and speculates really freaking hard and it's annoying. But his lore videos are fun for sure. Sharky,
Yeah.
Entertainer of the Month.
I think on my end, I would say Mini Lad, just because
Okay,
he's
Mini
that's
a
Lad.
respectable.
decent guy, and
Ooh.
he's been doing a lot of like
Good
funny
dude.
like like his meme streams are really like known now, and he's done a lot of stuff for charity, which is really nice to see, especially for like the YouTube community. Like I feel like a lot of people could learn from him. Like he's like one of those guys that he's like a good role model for all YouTubers.
I feel
Because
that.
like he always just gives back to the community. He never likes to keep anything for himself.
Right
So,
on.
and he's a really genuinely like nice guy. So
Yeah.
that's my entertainer of the month.
I feel that. My Entertainer of the Month is gonna be freaking dude, I'm gonna have to go with PewDiePie. Alright? And is that bandwagon? Dude, PewDiePie had gaming week this week, and he was playing Minecraft, dude. Listen. Listen, okay. I don't watch Minecraft, but PewDiePie is a funny freaking dude. Okay, his videos are quality. I laugh almost every time I watch them, and he's just been a good entertainer to me. Okay, a close second place, Jack Frags. Great guy, great content,
Never heard
amazing
of him.
dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's underrated a little bit, but he's got like millions of subs. But his videos are so good. He deserves more. I love Jack Frags, love PewDiePie. Those guys, good dudes. All right, Dxzzy. We're gonna move on to doucher of the month. Who's your doucher of the month? Who has been just douching you up? What's been douching you up? What's your doucher?
Spider,
Who's your
actually,
doucher?
wait. Spider, wait. Before we do this, can I just say I think we need to speed this up because my mom's like, I need to go to bed. So
All right, you're
we can do
good.
both at the
We're
same
on-
time. That'd be great.
All right,
Oh my
we're almost
God.
done, dude. Dxzzy, who's your doucher of the
I
month?
told my mom. I told my mom.
Hold on, bro.
God dang it.
Sharky.
Oh my
Sharky, if you got a dip,
I'm
it's all
serious,
good. We can finish without you.
Oh my god.
I can cut all this easily.
Can I
All
just
right.
go first and say say
Yeah.
mine?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go for it right now,
Okay.
Sharky. Who's your doucher of the month?
Probably EU winning the RLCS championship again. Just saying. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think anybody knows what that is, but you know what? Just leave it at that.
Understandable.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
well, I'll see you
Sharky.
guys speak.
Wait, what about your goat of the month? What about your goat of the month, Sharky? You gotta know your goat.
Me graduating high school. That's my goat.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Come on.
That's good. All
Alright,
right, dude.
I'll
Peace
see you
out.
guys.
Alright.
Take care.
See you, dude. Love you. What a good guy. All right. So we were at doucher of the month for Dxzzy. I want to know it.
Oh man, dude.
Oh,
I mean, I gotta
spicy.
be honest. They released Ghostface Killer on Dead by Daylight, and he has been a bane on my existence, man. I absolutely hate that character. He's so bad, so overpowered. It's ridiculous. I hate it so much.
All right.
That's my douche.
Understandable, dude. It'd be like that. What a doucher. All right, Revac, who's your doucher?
Doucher of the month? The one and
Facts.
only Rocket League.
Let's
One
go.
and only Rocket League.
But you
I'm
keep
sorry
coming back for more.
I come back because you guys make me come back, and I play, and I realize the game is terrible. I'm like, all right, let's play some Halo now.
Oh my god, dope skin, bro. That's what I hear. every
Whatever,
time.
dude. Literally, we're playing Halo Reach, and Revac's like, dude, you want to 1v1 me on Rocket League? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to
Yeah.
1v1 you on Rocket League, bud.
And we did that, and that was fun.
That was fun. We should do it again later. Anyways, my doucher of the month. Bro. I don't know. I got a lot of options here. My doucher of the month is gonna be frick, dude. Twitch. Alright, this guy Twitch that me and Revac met. On COD. Okay, so me and Revac met this guy on Call of Duty. We made it looking for group posts, which is where you go to like find people to play with
You
because
met
we're
me
trying
the
to play
same day.
competitive. Yeah, it's also how we met Dxzzy, right? So we met Twitch, and we were playing with him, and we played with him for a couple days, and he's pretty dope, right? And he's pretty chill. He does some pretty illegal stuff. Can't talk about that here, but well, I guess eventually we're gonna talk about it a little bit, but because that's why he became my doucher. But so he was cool. He was really good at COD, and it was a fun time to play with him, right? But then the other day, I'm sitting here, I'm playing Halo, and he messages me, and he's like, "Hey, are you good at Photoshop, or you know anyone that's good at Photoshop?" And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, I need not this guy's name, I need my name put on this." And it was like something so he could get an apartment, and it's because he didn't have a legal source of income, so it was like fake pay stubs or whatever they're called. And I was like, dude, what a doucher move. Like, you're really putting me in this situation where like I'm just trying to play COD with you.
What?
I don't want to do anything illegal. And he was
did
like,
that?
he was,
Yeah, he
and I was like, no, dude, like, I'm not gonna do that for you. And he was like, well, you're the owner of a clan. You obviously know some GFX guys. And I'm like, my GFX guys make revamps and thumbnails, okay? They don't freaking do illegal things, all right? Get out of my face. And now I'm never gonna play COD with him again. And it was just really doucherous of him, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So that's my freaking doucher of the month. Screw that guy. So now we're on the goat of the month. Dxzzy, hit me with it.
This might be a little bit corny, okay? Now, but it is the truth, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Spider,
Got it.
100%.
Oh, it's got to be my mom, dude. My mom.
That's
Oh, there you go.
that's gorgeous,
She-
dude.
she's the goat of the fucking like my life, dude. Like she does
Let's go.
everything for me. Helps me with everything, dude. I could
Let's
not
go,
be where
dude.
I'm at right now without my mom, dude. She is definitely the goat.
That's gorgeous, dude. I'm literally gonna start crying right now. And you know what? I agree with that 100%. You know, shout out to my mom. Shout out to moms around the world, dude. Moms are just the best, straight up. Good moms, at least. Bad moms can suck my balls, but Good moms, dude, they're dope. Good moms, dude, they're just banger, dude. When you get a banger mom in your life, you're just like, wow, this is incredible.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Bro.
Revac, who's your goat of the month?
Goat of the month. Man, that's gonna be hard to follow up if he's talking about his mom.
That is sad, dude. We should just all go with our mom, bro. Just everyone say our mom, otherwise we're douchebags. God dang it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it seems now. Oh, I guess you could say the goat of the month. Or I will say at least a goat all around. Since I moved to a new place, I met these two guys, and they're my closest friends that I have here, and they've been goats all around for reasons we shouldn't talk about on this. But yes, they've been goats all around.
What's
They
that
know who
even
they are. I
mean?
don't even need to say their names. I don't even need to say their names. They know who they are.
Okay, well, that's kind of weird. Got kind of sketchy there at the end. I don't know what that means.
They know their reason.
Jeez, that's freaking weird. All right, my goat of the month. Oh man, dude. Honestly, I gave you guys time to write these out, but I didn't. So I'm kind of just ripping them off the top of my head. My goat of the month is gonna have to be Johnny FPV. Okay, Johnny FPV. You guys probably don't know who that is, but it's an
No idea.
FPV pilot, freaking freestyle. Just I don't even know how to explain it, dude. But he. Not only is he just insane at flying freestyle quads, but he also is just paving the way and just he's partnered with like Red Bull. Have you guys seen those videos of like Red Bull where like the cars are like drifting and there's like somehow a drone following it and it looks super dope and it's like whipping across the cars and
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Johnny FPV flying those drones. All right, and he's insane. And I fly those kinds of drones. I'm not that good, but he's insane and he's for sure the goat. And I've been flying a lot more this month and I've been improving a little bit. I've been watching his content and looking up to him, and I'm like, you know what, dude, this guy's the goat. That's my goat of the month, Johnny FPV. What a goat! Truly, what a guy. What a man. All right, so I actually think that's about it. I just accidentally clicked something on my PC and scrapped all the footage. I'm kidding. But is there anything else you guys want to add or anything? Anything else? All right then, dude.
Not,
Right
not that I
on.
know of, no.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been RiN Clan Cast episode 2. I was joined by Sharky earlier, but he's gone now. We got Revac and Dxzzy.
Mom
Shout out
kicked
to
him
those
off.
guys for coming out. You guys are a bunch of goats. You guys are the goats of the month in my eyes. Because you showed up to the cast. I'm
Aw.
proud of you guys. I'll give you kisses later. So,
Oh.
it's been fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe for more if you're on YouTube. If you're on Stitcher,
Love you, Venom.
then also no, one more thing. Would you guys kiss Venom? That's our last question. Would you kiss Venom?
Would I
I'll go
kiss
ahead and tell you
Venom?
right now, absolutely yes.
I would kiss him right there on the lips, bro. I swear I would.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Dxzzy, would you kiss
Sorry,
Venom?
I don't know the guy, but he sounds like a swell guy. Yeah, I'd kiss him.
Let's go, dude. I love it.
Let's go.
All right. Shout out to anyone that's watched this far in the podcast. Shout out to anyone that's watched any aspect of the podcast, unless you didn't like it. But it's been fun. We're going to try to upload these once a month. So, yeah, if you enjoyed, shout out. And we'll see you guys next time.
Change your heart.